Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the O.Co Coliseum. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Number 55 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Andrelton Simmons makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Andrelton.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And this is the final game of the homestand before they hit the road for 7 games. So you can bet they'd like to head out on a winning note.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Ooh, you just hope this was an isolated incident here, because we still got a long way to go in this ball game. You'd hate to see something carry over to later.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He enters play here at 288, 24 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, he's generally pretty sure-handed down there, and this is a bad time for his glove to let him down, because I think they had a good shot at 2, but they wind up with none.
Josh Donaldson will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored 1 run, to get on the board first here in the very first inning, that should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got to press up there.
Number 17 will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. shatters the bat as this is hit to third.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
This is skied into short left center. Marti comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Steve, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
You know, when you watch these guys play it, you feel like they're on base all day long. They lead the league in OBP, and they just keep putting guys on base. If they continue to do that, they're going to be tough to stop, especially when they get big hits with runners in scoring position.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they've committed more errors than any team in the majors. They just don't look confident when the ball's hit to them. In fact, I call them sloppy. You're going to have to do a better job.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels get. Jamie Barr gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts? Marcus Semien comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
The batter number 20.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, number 17.
Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Hit well on the ground to first. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Here's Albert now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Marcus Semien digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Time to pick this one up now in the top of inning number 5. Mike Trout steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit down the third base line. To his right, Chapman. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around third is Simmons now, heading for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Number 17 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 25 doubles for him this season. Hit to short. Simeon's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play. And Robinson Chirinos will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon.
So striding in, number 38, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Justin Upton will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least
Your
another
attention,
double to
please.
bring him in.
Mike
Now
Fires
pitching for the
will
A's.
get the assignment on the
Number
mound
50.
here as he'll enter with the
Mike
runner at first and nobody
Fires.
out. David Fletcher will stand in
The
now.
batter, number
He
6.
singled and struck
Second
out in 2
baseman.
trips.
David Fletcher.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Good curveball, strike 2.
And here's where the Angels just have to start coming up with a key hit or two.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
These guys really haven't had all that many great
Now
chances
batting.
offensively.
Shortstop.
So, you know,
Andrelton
they'd hate
Simmons.
to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Andrelton Simmons strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Chris Davis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the
Leading
lineup.
off for the
4,
Athletics.
5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jamie Romack will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Well, one thing you can say about this guy, he doesn't hit many fence scrapers. I mean, look where this thing comes down. There aren't too many guys that are going to visit that area of the yard. That is way out of here.
now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman.
Chapman.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department.
Yeah, he's having a pretty nice season for this ball club. Maybe not the go-to guy, but you always have to appreciate a guy that can rack up hits for you like he has.
Number 22 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jed Lowry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Upton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
I tell you, I bet you that guy's thinking the same thing I am. That ball looked like it was destined to be a flyout off the bat, but it winds up making it all the way off the wall out there. By the time he's able to regroup, it's too late to prevent this from becoming an RBI triple.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Cam Bedrosian will be the new pitcher. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Andrelton Simmons will get us started here for the Angels, with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Justin Upton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
You're going to have to calm him down at first base. Look how fired up he is. That's a big base hit. That single drives in the tying run.
Into the box now, Kevin Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is out on a strong throw.
This was a real gamble as a potential go-ahead run. He's trying to make it all the way around to third, but he isn't going to get there as they gun him down.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Chapman will put this one away, and his side is retired. Number 10 is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
Leading
I
off
think
for
that's
the
a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, first baseman,
Jamie Romack gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Normally, when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
now batting, number 22.
In now, number 22. Hot shot towards the hole. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Noah Ramirez will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Jed Lowry will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ground ball right side. Fletcher is right there, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. And leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Blake Trinan is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Blake Trinan.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to the right. Romack is up with it. Underhanded flip. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Right side. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, you know that run in the bottom of the 8th turned out to be the difference maker as they're able to hold on here and get this win in a squeaker.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player.